Do we know where we are?
We are south of Feburary. We've just come to the end of a road which we thought was going to lead us to a farm, but it seems just to be a series of outbuildings used by a farmer. We are about to head up this track behind us here. It's cold. It's about it's -2, I think we saw last reading, -2.
It's about 20 to 8 in the morning.
But we have a beautiful, clear, blue sky. The sun is about to rise beyond the ridgeline over there. This is how optimistic I am.
It's cold, but we've got warm personalities.
So yeah, we're going to head up here and have a wander and find the location. We should get some good views today. Spectacular views, in fact, because it's so clear. Really looking forward to it.
Views of Snowdonia from a completely different angle, Rich.
Alright.
Yeah, we're hitting lots of different angles.
Not been up on... Well, last summer we did one in not last summer, last January actually.
Yeah.
We were up here in the snow. But we approached it from a different angle, so yeah, apologies to anybody that thought they missed out last week. We called it on the Friday night because the forecast and the snow that came down Friday night was horrendous. Didn't turn out to be that bad in the morning, but we wanted to give you guys as much notice as possible.
We exercise sound mountain judgment, Richard.
All the time.
Yeah.
Nearly all the time. Yeah, so this is the first Dash Resilience of 2013. January's, but in February.
Okay. 2 in 1 month coming up.
Yes. We just left the track the other side of that fence. We've crossed onto our favourite type of terrain, wouldn't you say, Michael?
Fully grooved and bloody waterlogged or semi-ice-logged.
Yeah, it's very frozen up here, but you can still hear underneath me it's still quite wet. We've just had so much water recently. That's to be expected. So we're basically heading into the back of this come up and then over to Garner the Philist. I'm gonna have to bleep you out. Yeah, so out of all of this sort of dry area, Dad chose to cross here. Bizarre. Apologise to our younger viewers for the foul language. You alright, Dad?
I better drain it before we go any further.
Oh, it's that bad, it's gone over the top.
Oh, you bugger.
Oh, it's not too bad.
No, it's a sock. It's a sock. Some of the finest socks in the world.
I guess I should be offering some support. Right, I'm going to turn this off and support my father. Rather than... He says he can pick it up. Handrailing that fence from the track, which was back over there, to the junction, and then heading up the other boundary to the ridge on the steeper ground. Because visibility was so good, we've cut an angle to across the hypotenuse, if you like, to save our legs. Although it's still hard going, there's just enough water in the ground just to suck that firm footing away from you, so every step's a little harder than it should be. Dad's taken a layer off because he's now decided he's too warm.
And the fact that I'm carrying 4 times the weight that Richard is in his rucksack.
Do you know what?
I burst through the 2-inch thick layer of ice into the Arctic.
You are so full of shit.
Cold.
Before we left, I said, do you want me to take anything? And he passed me the 2-litre urn of tea. And you're still complaining that your rucksack's too heavy.
I am the safety net for this whole team. What I've got in here.
Yeah. Got any dry socks?
My navigator poorly led me. I'm poorly led. I'm easily led. However, here I am.
Here he is.
Suckered again. That's time, yeah?
That's time. It's 8:30. Once we get this beyond that rise there, it's fairly level. We might do a bit at the summit if we've got time, otherwise we might just go straight to the sheepfold, which will be our haven for the next few hours.
Shelter with our two.
Oh yeah, we've made a new shelter, or Dad's made a new shelter, so do a bit of video of that.
We're creative, you know, artists, and rips up nylon and
Gore-Tex,
anything that your particular fetish desires, really.
Well, you've noticed on our previous videos about the tea urn that we bring, and you'll notice it there in its closed position, as it has been in my rucksack the whole way up. Basically, when that's in the on position, you push that and tea comes out. But we've identified a flaw, really, because the inside of my rucksack, my bivvy bag, and my down jacket are lovely and warm and smelling of tea. What seems to have happened is when I've taken my rucksack off, I don't even think. Anyway, if you upturn the urn, that lock is null and void, and it just pours out the nozzle. But
maybe if you bent down like this.
Maybe, but as Dad rightly pointed out, irrespective of that, if it's able to do that, then that's an escape for heat. So
we now feel disappointed, Richard.
Yeah, and I don't want to ever see it again. Fortunately,
so we're going to self-cater. We're going to bring the jet boil.
Yeah, I think so. Fortunately, the sun is out. The skies are blue. We don't need to be wrapped up in all our layers in a shelter, and I can use this next. What time is it now? The next two and a half hours to try and dry my kit off. Dad and I were chatting away, and I heard some rustling, and then look, who should come up from behind us?
I want them to come straight over the top.
Mr. Harvey, blue and hell. Getting greedy now, Richard. Twice on the trot.
Hang on.
I do it twice and then give somebody else a chance.
He hasn't said the right word yet.
Oh, well done, Paul.
Hell of a spot, mate.
We're beginning to wonder whether there's going to be a missed opportunity. Well, have you seen anybody else in your travels?
Not a soul. I've come from Pensacola.
Yeah,
I don't know why you've congratulated him. He hasn't won yet.
Oh, strong, tough, resilient.
Sorry, can you shout it out?
Strong, tough and resilient.
Well done.
Still crazy.
2 on the bounce. Well done, Paul.
Oh, well done, mate. Yeah.
Cold on the top.
It is cold.
Which way do you go over there?
We were parked. What was that farm called?
Something Kevin.
Yeah. Basically, a few K in that direction. You see that rise ahead?
There.
Just the other side of that.
Oh, I come straight over there.
You've come from Pensacola.
Pensacola, stopped at this farm, spoke to a nice farmer. Can't park here. Cheers, mate. And then,
Excellent. Well done.
Oh, well done. Well, what can I say? You're just racking the money up, eh? Yeah.
well,
Your kids will want for nothing.
well, those waterproofs are great.
Yeah.
Good.
Which ones did you get?
The camel ones, the Gore-Tex.
Yeah.
Oh, fab. We were up in the snow in it.
Yeah.
But no, it's good. I enjoyed the walk.
It's a nice day today, isn't it?
Oh, it's tough to the size like that.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It was just, keep going, keep
Well,
on
last Sunday, last Saturday, it would have been hell in the snow. Yeah. So.
There's still snow up there.
Yeah.
A little bit, bits
of
and
snow,
pieces knocking around, yeah.
Well, the bogginess is a pain in the bloody butt.
The terrain's
well,
shit,
I
isn't it?
came a certain way, and then where there's a ridge that runs along there,
Yeah.
I'm going to go take that back to where I want to come to.
Because my left foot's freezing cold. Because I went,
Yeah, I went to there.
Well, let's go up to 12:05. We've been here 3 hours. We've just had the one visit, Paul. 2 wins on the bounce now. So he won last month at the Bothy, and he's won today's 2. yeah, it's been lovely. Sat up here in the sun. It's been very, very nice, sheltered in the sheepfold. If you are on the hill, or if you were on the hill, then do let us know. We do like to know who else was out and about. And if you weren't, then why not? There was no excuses today. Weather was great, roads were clear. What the hell were you doing? So we'll have another one at the end of this month because January's been pushed into February, but we'll still have February's as well. So keep an eye out for that, and we'll see you very soon. Thank you very much.